Coming up on KSUniverse. St. Patrick's Day. Is it just an excuse to get drunk or a national holiday? Wait, people actually celebrate this? Then on Movie Corner, it's Leprechaun versus Luck of the Irish. Which St. Patty's movie comes out on top? I'm still waiting for my Easter horror flick. And finally on Pal Bump, the gang decides to catch a leprechaun. I guess that's the most productive thing they've done yet. Now, here's our very own pot of gold, Alex Orbosh.
Hello and welcome to KSUniverse. 2 more days until spring break. Who's excited? I know that I am. I've had senioritis since spring semester of my sophomore year, and recently it's gotten really bad. Word of advice, don't wait until your last semester to take your math class. You'll hate yourself. God knows I do, but I feel like I've felt like that for a while, so whatever. I'm naturally a rude person, and trying to force me to learn math concepts that I will never use tends to make me cranky. And a cranky Alex equals a mean Alex. I sent my math teacher an anonymous email with a video of Amy Poehler saying that never once has she used algebra and that it's essentially a useless concept. Take that, math teacher lady! Your choice in profession makes you a horrible person. I can count to 10 and there's a computer program that'll do my taxes for me, so I'm good with math. That being said, let's start the show.
I was chilling again when I had nothing to do, so I thought, let me check what's going on around school. Grab the remote, flip straight to TV2. I never knew they had a show for you, the viewer, a show asking who are you interested in, what's going on in daily life, what is happening, what's up with Jay-Z and Kanye and...
Tonight we have a super special panel planned for you. Well, we did, but then none of the celebs I tweeted at responded to me, so I guess they're not coming. Thanks, Whoopi Goldberg! For nothing. But don't be sad, though, because Alexis Oswald, Sam Voyer, and Jason Cox are here to fill in the gap left by our lack of celebrity entertainment. I'm not including myself in that, BT Dubs. I'm famous. You're watching me right now on TV. St. Patrick's Day was this Tuesday, and yours truly did nothing special for it. I did wear green because I am Irish, and my Nana says I should show some pride in my heritage and wear green on our People's Day. Now, many people use the day to embrace their Irish heritage, while others use it as an excuse to get drunk out of their minds. Is St. Patrick's Day just an excuse to drink? I say no.
It really depends on where you are.
Do not mess with my people's holiday.
Age group you're in.
Yeah.
It depends your age group. You know, college
where you
kids.
are, there's a lot of factors. Like, we're in a college, so you know people are going to get sloshed out of their minds on this day. You know, it's a given.
I mean, listen, on a typical
come on.
Tuesday, I'm sloshed out of my mind.
Why Tuesday?
Club going up on a Tuesday.
I just feel like I remember.
You learn something every day.
I remember when I was younger and I would go out with my parents and go to parades and stuff. So I feel like it really is a matter of your age, you know, like.
And you turned out great, didn't you?
I mean,
yeah, I feel like it has to do with your heritage too. Like, if you have an Irish heritage like I do, you celebrate it a lot more. But then people who aren't Irish are just like,
Yeah,
I'm not
parades.
because we're cool.
You used to stay and eat a raw potato.
yeah, I am not Irish, and I always try to
corned
eat that.
beef.
And corned beef.
What about those new green beer traditions? You know, there's new things coming in.
Dude, in some
Sweetie,
cities,
people have been drinking green beer for a long
that's
time.
too
That's not a
suspect
new
for me.
tradition.
Green
And it's
beer?
literally not
Yeah.
anything special. It's beer that they have put green food dye in.
yeah, exactly. In some cities, they dye their rivers and lakes green.
I wish they died. Ew, I feel like that actually be gross. It kind of look all nasty.
It's already nasty anyway.
Yeah.
What's the point is
Matches
putting in
the
green
sewage.
dye into it?
Way to go.
Honestly.
Way to go, Lake Erie. You're now matching
But I
sewage.
also-
No, they did not dye Lake Erie green. Cleveland did not
Don't
dye.
you have some St. Patty's Day traditions though? You know, looking for the leprechaun.
I told
and
you
stuff?
eating a raw potato. And Sam, leprechauns are not real.
Leprechauns are real.
Alrighty,
Did
well,
you
as you
find the
can,
rainbow and
as you can
purple?
I
see,
will one day.
Sam-
I'm still searching for my pot of gold.
Sam is the exhibit A of what drinking too much
Yeah.
will do to your brain cells.
Or I'm hopeful to find my leprechaun.
Or you pickled your brain.
Then again, not a lot of people know what St. Patrick's Day is.
True.
Even. Like, they don't even realize it's not really that much of a holiday in Ireland either.
Yeah.
They just are like,
There was
yeah,
a
okay,
It's,
cool.
it's like, oh, it
It's
happens,
not like,
you know? Yeah.
it's not like, yeah, let's go out and party and have a bunch of fun. I feel like that's more just for college kids. And
I only really
people
know
who go to
about
bars.
leprechauns, you know? I don't really.
I worry about you, Sam. I really do. Alrighty, let's see what our viewers had to say. Your options were: no, it's a traditional holiday. Yes, no one knows its history anymore. And yeah, so what? And the winner is: yes, no one knows its history anymore. Shame on you people. I guess Kiana finally wised up and realized that Dylan was bringing her down because she jumped ship and left him alone to do his segment this week. This week he's talking about Luck of the Irish versus the Leprechaun.
Top of the morning to you, and welcome to the Movie Corner, where I'm actually not Irish. Oof. Yes, the red beard makes people think I'm Irish, but I'm not. I'm Italian, so forget about it. Now, these two movies have leprechauns, but are completely different from each other. The self-titled Leprechaun stars a pre-Friends Jennifer Aniston running away from a killer leprechaun. It's one of the worst horror movies out there that I've seen. It's so bad. Leprechaun is so short, how can he be scary? You can just like kick him and boom, it's movie over. But no, the movie takes itself way too seriously and it's trying to scare people with a murderous midget. It's like making the Easter Bunny scary. Oh wait, they already did. Ugh. Oh, the next movie is a little better known film and is a lot more enjoyable. Luck of the Irish is about a kid discovering that he's a half leprechaun and his luck has been stolen by an evil leprechaun. So, surprise, surprise. This movie treats Irish culture with a lot more respect than the previous movie, and it's a lot more tolerable. My choice this week is Luck of the Irish because I enjoyed it a wee bit better, and it's a wee bit funnier. Now let's see what you little people said. Well, it looks like that movie got lucky. Ouch. Oof. Wow, my jokes are a little off this week. I'm gonna think about some better jokes during spring break. I'm just in shock right now. Back to you, Alex.
Those were terrible accents. We have to take a break, but when we come back, the panel is talking about a local Akron prankster that's grossing everybody out. Stay tuned for more KSUniverse.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Okay, so we drowned the fire. Yep. Stirred it. Mm-hmm. Drowned it again. Mm-hmm. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Welcome back from commercial. Want to know where I'm going for spring break? Nowhere, because I am broke. But I ain't even bothered because I'm going to hang out with some cool people and do a ton of coke. A cola. See what I did there? Drugs are bad, don't do them. Alexis Oswald, Sam Foyer, and Jason Cox are still here with me. What are y'all doing for spring break? Alexis?
I'm going to Atlanta.
Hey, hot Atlanta, y'all! Sam?
Home to play with my 3 wiener dogs.
That's probably best. You've had enough fun for one lifetime. You, Jason?
Going to Cleveland to work my ass off.
Cleveland.
Hey, Cleveland.
Not worth a high five.
Alrighty. The Akron Police Department is currently on the lookout for a serial pooper. Over the past 3 years, residents have been terrorized by a man who has pooped on 19 cars as well as children's toys. The man has been caught on camera and has been nicknamed the Bowel Movement Bandit. The police are working to catch and charge the man. Is this madness or genius?
Genius. Genius.
What?
It's
No.
gross.
I
Either
love
way, it's
Gross
gross.
mess.
Why do you love this?
Because
Why?
this could be the greatest super villain of all time, but I wouldn't name myself the Bowel Movement Bandit. I would be the Super
Okay.
Pooper.
Sam, okay, we have to.
No.
We,
That
I need
sounds like
to.
Powerpuff
We need to have a
Girls.
discussion real
Sounds
quick
like
with you,
a
Sam,
Powerpuff
about
Girls.
what reality is.
Think about how many people, though. That would be the greatest payback.
We're not
they would
talking about
ever
superheroes,
know.
Sam. We're talking
It's
about a real
super villain.
person.
A super villain.
But he's not. He's a person.
How do you poop on 19
Okay,
cars in
calm
one
down.
night?
Akron police.
You eat a lot of Taco
Akron
Bell is what
police.
you do.
Here's your
You
first
can
suspect.
eat enough Taco Bell to poop 19?
No.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
he has pooped on 19 cars over the span
You
of
at least
3
have to have
years.
some Chipotle in there. All right.
So
that's a given.
clearly, this man does not have enough. Like not enough, but he has
probably
like
has a lot
way
of
too much
fiber.
time on his hands.
I wish
thought
I
you were
had.
Because I don't know whether he has a vendetta against anybody or he's just completely bored, but this is just gross. Especially in the wintertime when that stuff's gonna freeze over on their
Oh, that
cars.
would be so much better in the summer. You're so right, because in the winter it's
Right,
just gonna
no.
freeze. At least in the summer it like sticks. I would smear spirit, get a real good on
Are you
it.
turning into the human pigeon? Because you're literally thinking
That would be the perfect name. That would be my name.
Alexa, stop giving her ideas.
I'm not trying to.
I could dress as a bird, and they would never know.
She's
Sam.
she's the brown knight.
Again, we
The
need to
Brown
talk about
Knight.
what reality
What have I
is and
done?
what is fiction.
Tommy,
Anyway.
you don't like the brown knight.
I think this man is gross.
I hate
Clear point.
What if he
This is
pooped
not
on
good.
your people you hate's cars for
If he
you?
sees this
the
and
brown
puts
knight.
on all our cars.
He pooped
Have
on
we
your
ever
enemy's
thought
cars.
that?
Here's the thing. There
We're
are
the
more.
next victims.
There are more clever ways to get revenge than pooping on somebody's car.
Yeah, like arson.
I mean,
More clever
That
and
is-
legal
that
ways
is a viable
to get
option.
revenge. Might I
There are
add?
two types of people in this
Can
world:
you
people who
poop
poop
enough
on
to
things
do
and
that?
people who
People
burn
who
things
commit
down.
People that
I
commit
know.
arson. Oh gosh, that got dark real quick.
Yes,
You
it
can
did.
light the turds on
pooping on
fire.
people's cars.
People already do that anyway. Like little kids will put poop in a bag, like dog poop in a bag, and lit it
So
on
think
fire.
about putting it on a car on fire.
This
It's
panel,
bad.
this
Do
panel,
not light a car
this
on fire,
panel
Sam.
dissolved
You're lighting-
really quickly.
I am seriously concerned for you, Samantha. Seriously
I'm quitting.
concerned.
I quit.
Let's see what our viewers had to say. Your options were genius, it's the ultimate revenge, madman, he's disgusting, and Akron is crap, go Flashes. And the winner is Akron is crap, go Flashes. Whatever a Flash happens to be. What would happen if you found out that someone you knew was the bowel movement bandit? Well, that happened to us this week, and we had ourselves an old-fashioned intervention. No, I didn't go because I didn't want to.
Oh, hey guys, what's with all this?
Dylan, you may want to sit down for this.
So, guys, what is this about?
Dylan, this is your intervention. Dylan, it makes me really sad when you poop on people's cars. I think about the good old days when you were so young and gooby, and now you're just a mess, and you're not even my friend anymore, you're an animal.
Look, I brought some photos. This is you. You were back when you were gooby and stuff. This is you in 10 years.
When you pooped on my car the first time, I forgave you. And I forgave you the second and the third time. But by the fifth time, especially in the winter when it started to get frozen onto my car, I really wanted to strangle you. Ever since you started pooping everywhere, a lot has changed. Your work performance has suffered, and the studio smells.
Dylan, I'll have to... You know what? I don't care anymore. You know what? I'm happy you're doing what you're doing, man. I'm happy you're taking what makes you positive in the inside and you're pooping it out. That's a very positive way to look at things. It makes you happy. In fact, poop on the table. Please do.
No, don't. You're not helping. You're not helping. Dylan, keep your pants on.
You don't understand me. You don't understand what I'm going through. All this pressure to conform, it's just building up and that I need to explode somewhere. Just release some creativity out in the world without you guys judging me. You know, I'm just gonna shit on all your cars. That's done. Not done. Poop on you.
This is a weird episode. We have to take another break, so I will leave you with this joke. How do you make a plumber cry? Kill his family. I went to a dark place, real dark.
Can you concern with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite. Unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. Living seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Movie quote time. Any idea is a good idea, except the non-happy ones, those we push down deep, deep inside where you'll never, ever, ever find them. The Lego Movie, said by Princess Unikitty. As I said earlier, abandoned Dylan this week. Good job, girl. And is doing the Twitter segment. We want to know what's the best revenge you've ever gotten. I'd have to say stabbing that bitch who stole my Louis bag. Let's see what you guys had to say.
Thanks, Alex. Hope you all got lucky on St. Patty's Day. I know I certainly did. No. So our question is, what's the best revenge you've ever gotten on someone? Well, I had a younger brother, but we never got too extreme. Just some sibling shenanigans, setting things on fire, cutting each other's hair off. Normal stuff, I promise. Our first tweet comes from Sarah, who says in kindergarten she wiped a booger on a mean girl's chair. Although that's pretty tame, I do have to say it's tactful. Clever and sophisticated, yet tastefully juvenile. Sarah, I'm not much into revenge either, but I feel like we could be friends, provided you keep your boogers inside your nose. I'll have to keep that one in mind next time a girl steals my seat in stats class. Our next tweet comes from Ryan, who said that he once deleted his brother's account for beating him in a video game. Whoa, buddy, that's kind of cold. You can mess with a man's seating, home, or anything else, but you don't mess with a man's Mario Kart account. Whatever he does to you, you have it coming. Watch your back, bro. Next tweet. Our last tweet comes from Alexis, who says one of her guy friends took a dump on her ex's lawn. Girl, first off, where do you find these men? Secondly, what did he do that was so bad it called for some smelly revenge? I have so many questions. I will say that this means chivalry isn't dead. Here you have guys pooping on your behalf and I can't even get a guy to buy me some nuggets? Better hang on to that one. Well, that's all I have. Back to you, Alex.
Last Saturday was Fake Patty's Day in Kent, so we sent Julian and Sam out to talk to the hordes of drunk people that were roaming about. Let me tell you, it got real weird real quick. And before we show you the video, I would like to say that videos last forever, and so do bad choices.
You get lucky tonight, or today, because you guys sure clearly saying it.
Is my girlfriend gonna see this?
Is she gonna see it? I don't know.
I plead the fifth, because if my girlfriend sees this, I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay. So, do you have any plans tonight?
Well, if I'm not face down in that green grass throwing up, then I guess I don't have any plans tonight.
Hi guys, this is Heather from Kent State University.
Is to go to every single party tonight and drink as many beers as I possibly can.
Up.
I don't know if we're allowed to swear on TV. So
Oh, no. Anyway, I mean,
all right. I'm being up tonight, all right? That's the deal.
Get really drunk. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Woo! Woo woo! Hey, we're from Aurora! Woo woo!
Julian,
right? Irish, go Julian! Yay!
see any leprechauns yet? Have leprechauns tried to invade the party?
Oh, there's some really hairy, ugly people in there that I think are leprechauns.
Well, I mean, the pot of gold's behind that tarp over there.
Really? I mean, I went back there, didn't see anything.
There's like 6 kegs.
Oh, have you seen any leprechauns or anything like that?
I haven't, but I see some great people, like the people on the right here. All these people right here, and they're all cool. And they're all on the same level. We're all on the same level.
So, I see you have a bite on your neck. What is that?
That's an accident. That's not a bite. That's an accident.
Hi, everyone. So, we've been talking about leprechauns the entire time. I think
Alcohol makes people stupid. Brandon is here again to do another segment. This week he's talking about MILFest. Huh? It's called MILFest? Well, that doesn't sound nearly as fun as MILFest does. Tell us all about MILFest, Brandon.
Thank you, Alex. You know how I love me a good MILF. Last week I reviewed a teen pop concert. This week something 10 times more magical. Grander than Niagara Falls and more spectacular than the Great Wall of China, Ohio University. OU celebrated MILFest over the weekend, which should be renamed to MESSFest. The fest kicks off a springtime of drinking until you forget all about those online discussion posts you really should do, but just don't care about. The big question is, did they turn up more than Kent State over the weekend? Well, the sights and sounds of the turn-up celebration included daytime drinking, sorority girls screaming, and policemen on horses, kind of like a Paul Revere to warn the town, the drunks are coming, the drunks are coming. Pictures speak better than words, so let's take a look at this video. Beautiful. Thank you to all those who documented everything on social media for me to look at. Not pictured included a girl who walked around with a blow-up doll and tons of parents and children who were there to witness it. What rating would I give OU and MilFest? I say whatever gets me down on the floor like this deserves a 2 thumbs up from me. Back to you, Alex.
Well, we need to take a break so me and the crew can do shots to start our spring break, but when we come back, we have Pow Bump and Things I Saw. Stay tuned for more KSUniverse.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Fun fact, Judge Judy makes around $45 million a year. Why can't I get money like that? I'm just as rude and I'm way prettier than she is. Where's my money? It's time for Things I Saw, and in honor of fake and real St. Patty's Day, we've got a bunch of people dressed in green making poor life decisions. It's okay though, because it's a holiday, right? No, I wouldn't like to just point out that, oh, I was drunk is not an adequate excuse for poor behavior. Oh my God, Alex, you just kicked a pregnant lady. No, like it's cool, guys, I was drunk. See, it doesn't work, especially if you're explaining to a cop why you were using spray cheese like silly string on strangers. Let's get our first picture up. The first thing I'm gonna say is pressed white strips. Girl, put them corn-colored teeth away. As for your friend, green eyeshadow is never okay. Not even on St. Patty's Day. It looks like you got punched in the face, and I hope you did. Nobody likes a clingy drunk. If you can't hold yourself up, good job, but now it's time to go home. Losing the ability to stand upright has always been my sign that I need to stop drinking. Next picture. I hate you both. I could care less that you're passed out on the ground. I just hate the fact that y'all are skinny. All I ever wanted to be was a size 0, but I don't see that happening though. I love pizza far too much to be a 0. Skinny might feel great, but pizza is always there when you're sad, especially when your boyfriend won't text you back. Next picture, this one's just making me feel upset about myself. And then suddenly I feel better. At least I have never peed myself while dressed like a leprechaun. I've never even actually peed myself in normal clothes. Knock on wood. He either had a really good time or made terrible choices and wrecked all of his friendships. Judging by the urine stain, I'ma say it was the second option. Don't be the person who pees and then needs carried home, because y'all might not have friends who will make sure that you get home. Just saying. It's time for Pow Bump. Woot woot! I'm sure the boys got involved in some St. Patty's Day shenanigans. I always knew Dylan was a bit off. Take a look at the video.
Guys, you won't believe what I found.
You're right. We won't believe it.
Seriously, guys, I found a box of Lucky Charms.
Keep your hands off me, Lucky Charms. Catch me if you can, you silly punks. this new plan you have?
I got it. We need a professional. Someone help me out of this.
I know what we need to do.
They'll never get to me your lucky charms.
Lucky for you, they want you alive.
What?
Jaden, you're awesome.
I know. Now what do we do with them? Goes up for some breakfast?
Weird things happen when you give a bunch of college kids a camera. Well, that's our show for this week. If you missed anything or just want to rewatch us or me and my beautiful face, you can find this episode and all of our old episodes online at tv2ksu.com. Feel free to log on to ksuniverse.wordpress.com to vote in the weekly polls, because if you don't, we have to fake the results, and that's just morally unethical, and we don't like to do that here at KSUniverse. Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at KSUniverseTV2. Enjoy spring break, Kent State, and for the love of God, remember that herpes lasts a lifetime. So think about that before you do what you gonna do on spring break. What happens on spring break may stay on your genitals forever. Same goes with HPV. Bye, y'all!
I was chillin' at camp when I had nothing to do, so I thought, let me check what's going on around school. Grab the remote, flip straight to TV2. I never knew they had a show for you, the viewer, a show asking who are you interested in, what's going on in daily life, what is happening, what's up with Jay-Z and Kanye, and maybe CLE will win a ring someday. You got opinions? Well, go ahead and tell us what you think. We got a website, just go on there and you can start voting. Oh snap, I forgot to say the show's name. Let me reverse. This is the best show, KSUniverse.
We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. All those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
She's writing on the wall, writing on the wall,
and make a difference. One look can inspire a child. One look can be the first little thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom.
It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.